Yo, DC, we are finally starting the Sunday live show. What did you expect it to What did you expect it to actually start on time? Come on, man.
CP time as usual.
We CP time up in this biatch.
CP plus Sunday time.
Yo, let's hear
in the summer. Oh, you
let's hear a little something from my man Track. So me and Smurfy and Grindstone and Grindstone's beautiful accomplice, whose name I sucked with, is Sasha Fierce or Sweat, whichever one. We're gonna get together in 1 minute and then we're gonna start the show. Enjoy the song. This is Track. Step right on in.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. If you know, and if you don't, find out. You better. Corker. Yeah. Part of the game that
yo,
I'm
is this the right level?
My sock is never ending. My strap hard thumping. My brook heart pumping. Something stronger than expected till your blood is injected. My time finally something that got worth. Got swerved. My lines are hard shiver. It could rock earth. My momentum steaming with the motion certifying the win. All applied in this life for the sea. Yo, my hip-hop got me, got D&B in me. My musical influences, your groove to a plenty. My Nick Cat twisted, my nickname Nickels. My Nicks ain't Nick's dog, it's more like, yo, my city stay tapping as the city stay moving. My worldwide reach out across that. My era like the fitted, yep, it's made for the crown. My life, it needs a wife, I should be settling down. My attitude, nice guy, until I get pushed. My laugh too embarrassing, you might just laugh at me. My smirk, sarcastic, I ain't hard to read. My work, well appreciated. The harder it proceeds, I can only save, stack them and spend them. Bottom line, I'm trying to fight for more happy endings. Could you relate or would you debate? Thought we were friends, maybe later when you catch on in. Yeah, forever driven, deeper memories, dominions, creating premonitions like it was already written. But I ain't never seen the future, just good predictions. What makes the world go round? Besides the spinning, my UK connect, what the heck? He the set door to taking your set over and over, causing that commotion, let the show begin. Yeah, yo, we hear you knocking. So step, yeah.
You can step right on in. You can step right on in.
Do you like to shop? Shop online? Well, since you're going to do it anyway, how about going to yoyodc.com and clicking the Amazon link located on our homepage? And on each post, you'll help support yoyodc.com by clicking on the Amazon link for our website. It's no cost to you. You're going to do it anyway, and it helps us continue our funny shows. yoyodc.com, talk radio show, and cartoon available on Stitcher and iTunes.
You know where I can talk about my past? I can talk about it and laugh. Sure, I laugh and make y'all laugh. You see, the PhDs can talk to you. The bachelor degree, the MOEs or whatever they got behind their name. All them can come and talk to you and give it to you academically. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
yoyodc.com.
Yo DC is a cartoon about often drunk and disorderly party chicks with superpowers, along with others, who work at a talk radio station called yoyodc.com.
Well, hello, everybody. Smurfy. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Yo, DC, what is good? It's Miss Smurfette.
And Action Jackson.
And also sitting in the studio with us today, not just also, awesomely sitting with us, Grindstone from Grindstone Universal Clothing. Please, let's give a round of applause. Yay. We got him back up in here.
Thank you. So kind.
And on the Lord's Day. Sunday.
Yeah.
A
I
Sunday.
know, so y'all better not be doing no work. I cut my grass. I hope I don't get struck by lightning.
Nah, God
Or
likes it when you work on
bit
his
by,
holiday.
Brown recluse. You ever seen anybody get bit by a brown recluse?
No.
No.
Have you?
No.
It's
I've
a
seen
spider with a
pictures and it
deadly
looks
bite.
horrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you
Don't-
got bit by a shark. You got bit by
Nothing.
this little spider when you do yard work.
Nothing good about getting bit by a brown recluse.
So kids, don't do yard work because you might get bit by a brown recluse.
Yeah, that.
Why
yeah,
would you
get
tell
that.
them that? You know that's
get
their
that-
chores.
Well, if you live in Virginia, all you really have to do is give $5 of your $25 that you get paid for doing the yard work and give it to the Mexican. I mean, the El Salvadorian at 7-Eleven. They wait right outside there.
Well, you
They
got your
will
cultures
hook-
mixed. Oh yeah, in front of Home Depot.
Virginia's
Aren't they like the
Virginia.
same
They're
thing?
allowed to stay in front of the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
El Salvadorian making money,
And then like,
and they get
The
bit
sta-
by the spiders, which spares us.
and then the spiders get drunk. Now we're not even like. No, I'm just saying we shouldn't say these things.
Yo, DC, let me get into the show. This is our second live streaming show on the Ustream broadcast station. We are definitely working through the
Kinks.
kinks and whatnot
Yes,
to
we
bring
are.
you an awesome video show.
It's a learning process.
I want everyone that wants to join along with us in the fun to go to yoyodc.com because we have all the news articles up there already. And you can listen to the show that way streaming, or you can listen on Ustream or hear it later as a podcast. But it's not as fun if you hear it later. Now, in today's show, we got a lot to get to. A lot of crazy news Miss Smurfette's going to bring us. We got some brand new music by Benny Sticks. We got some brand old music by myself and Shadow.
Did you say brand new
I like that.
old? You always do that.
Right.
You can't be brand new old all at the same time.
It's-
We
Kinda.
are going to be calling a very, very, very special person. Two people actually. They run a dispensary, medical marijuana dispensary out in
San Diego.
San Diego, or they used to. They're going to tell us their story. We're going to give them a phone call in a little bit. But before we get into anything, we have exciting news. Smurfy, you got the pictures ready?
Kind
You got
of.
at least one picture ready?
Yeah, I did, but you have to do it.
All right. We don't have a template or none of that shit set up. So maybe I'll just come up with a bullshit scratch real
Because we
quick.
just got them. Yeah, you should give me a little time. Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce that Grindstone Universal and Yo-Yo DC have collaborated. And by collaborate, I mean Grindstone designed this fat-ass t-shirt with our characters.
This shirt
They're
is
dope.
thick.
And they are now coming to the public. You know, I teased it a couple weeks ago, but I didn't want to let out the bag. We have 3 brand new shirts in girl and guy sizes featuring a lot of the characters from Yo-Yo DC. There is, have you got the pictures up yet, Smurfy?
The pictures are
Where,
up.
like, literally, we just took the pictures. So, like,
You're going to have to use your mouth.
oh, we got, let me show you what we got here, people. This right here is beautiful. Hopefully I won't have to, oh, yeah.
book memorabilia.
Oh, I want to show them what these shirts look like first. Let's crack into this. All these are shirts, right? There's not
Yeah,
going to be
they're
any
all shirts.
porn or something popping up here.
I don't know why that would happen. This is not
Ladies-
even my computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
that's my fault. I put myself on blast.
Yeah, exactly. You're telling on yourself.
Let me see the picture. People, these shirts right here, when they came into my life, about
All of what, 30 minutes ago?
all of 30 minutes ago,
Miracles are waiting to be yours. They're
I
waiting to be claimed.
literally shed a tear. And y'all know me. I'm a cold-blooded motherfucker. I don't like crying. I don't like
You
emotions.
cry behind your face.
I cry inside. And it is killing me slowly. But when I saw these T-shirts with Ronzo and myself's characters, with the grindstone quality, oh my God, I shed a tear. Smurfy attests to it. Did I
love
shed
them.
a
They
tear?
came out really well.
Did I shed a tear?
Did you?
Yeah, look, there's one
I
right
think
there.
maybe they welled up a little bit, but I'm not too sure if I saw a tear.
No, I did. I shed a tear. Now look, right now up on the stream, yes, finally got the stream working. That's why it took so long to start the show today. We are going to flip through some pictures of the shirts. We have, in this picture, lovely Sasha is modeling. And then look, ladies, you may be like, that's weird having cartoon characters wearing them around.
It's a cute shirt.
And
it fits really well.
This is the move right here.
It really
This
is.
right here is the move. It's like everything all in one wrapped together. You got a beautiful character. Oh, wow. Someone just farted. I'm not going to put you on blast, but that was smelly. And we heard it.
Oh, no.
We all heard it. It was so loud it interrupted my train of thought.
You know, children.
Wow.
It was documented that children and dogs have the stinkiest farts.
Yes.
Dogs definitely.
I don't know how you measure funk, but it's like some kind of.
But you know what?
They're the worst.
But you know what? I'll tell you one thing. No freaking dog has ever peed on me. He has.
He peed on a dog? Or
No, he peed on me the
you?
first time I changed him. Peed right on
Wow.
me. Oh, dude. But anyways, back to the shirts, man. Me and my ADD just are rocking. I mean, dude, I'm excited. Look at these shirts, man.
Now,
Like,
let me tell you something about what these shirts are
break
doing.
it, Grindstone. Tell them
Okay.
what you brought in here. As a matter of fact, how can we show him what's on the screen?
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you about these shirts.
There you go.
And it might be something that
That's what's on the screen right there.
it might be something. Man, we're up here trying to get it together.
Yep.
Okay, now these shirts.
It's about a minute beyond.
Not only do they blend the wonderful artistic abilities of the Yo-Yo DC
Big up
artists.
Ronzo Murphy. Ronzo's shown
Man,
up 44 Murphy on DeviantArt. I'm telling you, he is the best character drawer ever, and we are going to prove that shit with this cartoon.
Yeah,
Keep going,
he's
sorry.
sick with it. So, like, I mean, basically they gave me, I was given the characters, and I had to put them in settings that, you know, seemed like they would fit them to make it something that you would wear on a shirt and feel good about and feel fashionable. And these shirts do not wrinkle. They don't fade. Can you believe they don't wrinkle?
Do they have air conditioners in them?
Right. Hey. Well, it's because it's made with some magic. We put this stuff called magic in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so they don't wrinkle. And they don't fade. And they're antimicrobial. And it's made and they're actually well, like, you know, some people have things that might sit around and then they might gather a mold smell, or they might gather some type of spores or something depending on where you were, and it comes out
Action,
all
is that
funky.
you?
And we don't have that.
Gathering spores and stuff?
Yeah, you know, some people might have some stuff in the dirty clothes hamper, and it might be a problem after a while.
Yeah.
Well, these are unaffected by that.
Okay, so how's that possible? I'm sorry I had to disappear for a second.
Well, I don't
didn't see that until now.
I don't know how
Really
that
like the
is
bottom
fully
of that
possible. I
short
don't
shirt.
understand. It's some engineering on a higher level, and that's why they get paid to do what they do.
Now, how'd you go, like, look, we know the characters that we gave you. The Chilla, the gorilla character, which is on the stream right now, and the girls in their Ghostbuster outfits. How did you come up with the backgrounds, which is, I mean, dude, like that shit looks so freaking good. Like all three of these shirts.
Well, it had to be a marriage of what the character does and where it would kind of be applied. So the Ghostbusters, I mean, they're dealing with something paranormal, supernatural. So I put them in something that looks like alien turf, you know, and they're just standing on these, what could be rocks or something. They're standing on this terrain, but they're dressed for it. They're ready.
That's
You
the
know?
one right there. Yep.
And the picture doesn't no justice at all.
Oh, the pictures.
The shirts look so much better than what you can see in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that picture came out a little blurry.
Yeah. Camera
Okay.
phone.
I mean,
camera
look,
phone.
we're about to do a real advertising campaign on these shirts, but man, I'm just blown away. We're gonna.
And you know what, Caramel Sexy Pose, she gave me a real odd time because I couldn't understand, why her clothes are almost off. But regardless, she's listening to some great music.
Because she's kind of promiscuous.
Yeah, right. And she's listening to some great music. So I was like, okay, you might find that in the city. So I put her like in a little city setting, and it fits her. It fits her. But then at the same time, she's wild and bubbly. So these bubbly shapes and this wild, colorful.
I really like how those colors came through in that picture.
Yeah, they came through crisp.
Yeah.
What's crazy is the picture is doing no justice to how much the colors pop out on the shirt or the beautiful model wearing the shirt. Like the lighting in here is piss poor. But we are going to have the whole links and whatnot up on where the website, your website, Grindstone Universal, which you can get to from yoyodc.com. We're going to put a real nice promo campaign behind this because this is beautiful. There's nothing better than being able to wear sexy art that feels good. And I've already told you before, these shirts, they make my nipples hard. There's air conditioning in the shirts. Like I know this is gonna sound bad again, okay? But the black Grindstone shirt, I wore it at least
too many times
or 4 times when we were in San Diego.
Wow.
I got pictures to prove it. And all I'd do
you
is
alternated between that one and the white one.
I'd wear it for like half a day.
Okay.
Run around in it, hang it up on a hanger, and the incredible fabric. It's like it bounces sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the word for that is wicking.
Wicking.
Yeah, it wicks.
It wicks
Right.
sweat off of you and off the shirt.
Yes.
I mean, because I don't even have pit stains on my white one either, and I've had that for about 4 or 5 months.
No pit stains, baby.
So,
this shirt could be yours. Go to grindstoneuniversal.com and then look for the Yo-Yo DC link.
Now,
Very soon. We're
gonna have some way that they can get these like as soon as after they hear the show. Like, where can they get them now? They're like, do they have to Twitter one of us and meet us on the corner at Georgia Ave or like?
Well, okay.
Because there's a limit
At this point.
Like,
okay,
look,
yeah, you know what?
That's the other thing. There's a limit to this, people. Like, we got other characters and other shirts to be progressing through.
Yeah, this is only the beginning.
And
Well,
believe me,
these
like
are
almost
sick.
half of them are called already.
All right, now look. Let me tell you. Okay, yesterday, and it was just so ironic when I was there and thought
Gotta
about
get
it.
the staff shirts.
Yesterday, I went to SneakerCon. Okay.
Right.
How was that?
SneakerCon was totally off the chain as far as like
Where's
people,
my shoes?
I bet it was.
They don't give away shoes. You gotta buy, sell, and trade. But it's like you get in there and it's just crazy how it's going down. I mean, everybody is showing their shoes. But the important thing, some of the more expensive shoes, like the ones that cost several hundreds of dollars, the sneakers, they have these wild colors.
Right.
I mean, like, probably a lot of listeners understand, like, the KDs and the LeBrons and all that.
Right.
But these shirts go with some of the shoes that are hard to match up. So not only do you get this ill comic character looking thing in this quality shirt, but you also have something that makes you have a complete urban, luxurious fashion plate look as you walk down the street or as you skate in the skate park, as you do what you do.
You know what's funny is Sasha here just threw on the caramel sexy pose shirt on top of the like dress thing that she was wearing, right? And it goes so perfectly. Like, and if you were walking down the sidewalk, right? If you was walking down the sidewalk. Oh, now she got the chiller one on. That one looks even better.
Oh, I didn't even know that does match. Yeah.
So
Way
if she
better
was
than the other
walking
one.
down the sidewalk, besides the obvious, oh, wow, hot girl walking down the sidewalk, I would be staring at the shirt. Like, it just it does it. Like, are you gonna wear that the rest of the day? Are you gonna pay Grindstone for it?
I actually think I like the Chilla one the best.
So you're gonna pay Grindstone
You like the
for
Chilla the
shirt?
best?
Yeah, the
Hey,
color's
you
just
just
popping
play.
in, and then the little background on the bottom of it. That looks really nice.
I just believe me, I'm just playing. Like even the people on my staff, I'm gonna have to like dig in and just cop some shirts for them too. They did such a beautiful job on this first Chilla cartoon.
Yeah, they deserve it.
I gotta give Mr. Sean Lucas an extra large one for his role as Chilla. So look, people, they're already running out. You know, I've already got to buy them for staff. And what'd you say yesterday? Someone did buy one.
Oh yeah,
from me on the
his
street
way out.
before they even came out.
Yeah, on his way out to go do something flying interactive. You know, he had his little, he had his jeans on, his shoes, and he was like, man, that shirt is gonna kill him tonight. He had to buy a shirt right off me. I was like, wait, hold up. Man, he threw the money, snatched shirt, and ran.
Dude,
I've never had a sale like that. He ran.
He's like, yeah, you can't trade back.
That's
Too
how
late.
hot these shirts. That's how hot these shirts are.
Dog, you know how awesome that Chilla joint's gonna look underneath my suit coat with the black, with the tennies.
You are the only person I know that wears like t-shirts with suits.
It's because I'm fly. What can I
Did
say?
that to Miami Vice on them.
I'm done. I'm saying there's a time and place for everything. Well, yo, Grindstone, thank you. These shirts are beautiful, and
Yeah,
not
this
just
is-
thank
this
you.
is
Look,
the beginning
people,
of a tremendous collabo.
people, this is the other part of this, right? We don't ask for much, right? Here at Yo-Yo DC, we don't. We do the show. It's free. The video show, it's free. Like, we come out of pocket to cover the costs and all that. The cartoon we're working on, all we ask is for you to support. And every once in a while, when there's something to buy for all this good free stuff you're getting from the show, and believe me, you motherfuckers, I know how many people are downloading the show every single week. I can see the freaking numbers. I know that you guys just don't want to comment or whatnot. But now you have something that's not like, oh, please donate to the show, or, oh, if you like the show, support us by this. No, you're getting something.
And it's
You're
well
getting
worth it.
This awesome ass shirt. Actually, you should buy all three of them. And I'm not, I know.
Right, this isn't just
If we gotta
a
set the
sales pitch
price-
for the sake of sales.
No,
This is like really giving the listeners good advice. Like, get one straight up. It's limited, and this is fly.
And dude, I'm telling you, the Chilla the Gorilla ones ain't gonna last. They're not gonna last. As soon as they hit Facebook and a place that people can come get them, they'll just come over and get them before the party this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only a couple metro stops from Chinatown. Meet me outside, son. So now I know a couple stores in the area are gonna end up picking up the shirt and carrying it. What price can we, Yo-Yo DC and Grindstone Universal, give them right now? Only for 2 weeks, because once they hit the stores, too late,
only
motherfucker.
for 2 weeks for right now?
Yeah, like if they I know a couple people are gonna be like, yo, what can we do?
Well, you know what? Right now, they could get the loco low price.
But say, not too low. We gotta do another line or two. Not too low. I'll tell.
It's just the low price. You worry about to get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
loco,
yeah.
super crazy low price because we love you, but we don't know y'all like that.
All right. So what
So the
we gonna
price-
give them?
So right now, you know what? You get this. Guarantee it'll be more in the store. You get this shirt for $32.
32,
And
32
where
bucks.
do they get it at?
nigga. 32.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do another line of T-shirts at 32? I was gonna knock them upside
No,
down
but
for
tell
40.
them where they can get
Oh,
it at
Lord.
first.
Oh well, this is just the
32?
special. See, here I go. I'm letting the cat out of the bag.
32. Yo, you
32.
better come and get this shirt, man.
Right this minute.
We might have to shut down this thing quick.
Just throw the money at us, snatch the shirt, and then just run because people are gonna be on your heels after this.
Hey, look,
They're
I
gonna see you.
guarantee you when we go to Comic-Con New York and Anime USA coming up, if we get a table and doing the hustling there, they're going to be up at 50. When I put them up on yoyodc.com, I'm sorry, I'm going to add another 5, maybe 7 to the joint because
Now,
I
watch how
got
these-
some bills to
watch
pay.
how
So
these go,
right
like-
now, for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
32. introductory price. Dude. God, dog.
I mean, when you see somebody wearing one,
I would have poked you and said 35 real quick if you hadn't already said.
I mean, I was trying to give them the love number.
Is that on your website?
They're not even on the site
Nope,
yet.
they're
This
not
is the
even on the
first
site yet.
exposure to the public. This is the box that the UPS man brought. This is fresh spanking.
Fresh.
I just cracked the plastic. It's a little warm from the factory.
From the factory?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I do. God, dog. Well,
Do you want
Grindstone.
warm shirts from the factory? We giving you shirts with factory machine warmth, still steaming a little bit for 32. But for real, when you wear it, somebody will like stop you. Like you might not be good with words. It'll be a conversation piece.
I get stopped every single time I'm wearing the 2 Grindstone shirts that I have. Every single time.
Even on the airplane going to San Diego, you were stopped by one of the what do you call those people? The stewardess.
I'm sitting there wearing the freaking
Santa Claus outfit.
And they're like,
Maybe that's why you got stopped.
where'd you get that?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
But she really, she liked the shirt though.
She totally overlooked the Santa Claus thing. She's like, "Where'd you get that shirt?"
Wow.
It's awesome. And I wear the black on black one out a lot underneath my suits.
The black on black is the
vicious.
the serious business.
All right, well, you know what? We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop now, and we're gonna do this. At YoYoDC is my Twitter. At Grindstone_Universal, right?
I think it's grind_stone.
Oh, at grind_stone is Grindstone's Twitter. These 2 weeks for 32. If you tweet us, we'll meet you at a metro stop. It's got to be a lit area. I don't trust you, Bamas. You know what? I'm sorry. I might even be like, you got to meet me in the Safeway, just to make sure. But
inside of the library.
We will meet you and get you these shirts. But after the 2 weeks, don't listen to this show and then, hit us up on week 3 and be like, ooh, can I get it for 32? And be like, nah, son, because now you got to go to either like where Art Under Pressure. Hopefully Corey and them will have them.
There'll be a few stores that will that would love to have these. These are some fire. I mean, I might even put them in a store tomorrow.
Yeah, what's your regular the Grindstone rotation?
Well, you can find Grindstone in the city in Georgetown on Wisconsin and at a store called The Studio. It's 1361 Wisconsin. It's a staple in the Georgetown shopping district.
Dog, you know how much they're gonna put that? Like, no, I don't. They'll probably
be like
people.
$69.
Yeah, I don't know the people at Studio and like, get your money because these people in Georgetown got money to spend. But this shirt is gonna cost like $62.
Yeah.
Like if it, and I'm telling you, man, it's a limited number. This is not something that you can even bootleg. By the way, like this is quality,
unbootleggable.
And I'm just thrilled, man.
So look, you go to The Studio, 1361 Wisconsin Avenue. You can go to find Grindstone, and this is where I hope to have these shirts in the next couple of weeks on the racks, or AUP, which is Art Under Pressure, and that's on Georgia and Delafield. Or you can go to Cookieware, which is in Petworth, and that's right near the Georgia Avenue Petworth Metro Station on Georgia. So Cookieware, AUP, and The Studio. That's where you'll find Grindstone, and very soon you'll find the YoYoDC Grindstone limited edition collabos. Come one, come all, put one on, get a hug, make somebody smile, because that's what's going to happen. It's a chain reaction of fresh things happening.
Man, I told you I shed a tear earlier, and I don't do that often. I don't do it. Well, Grindstone,
yeah,
you did a marvelous job. Like this joint, I've gotten T-shirts print up before, and been so fucking just, goddamn, fucking quality sucks, shirt sucks. But we have to get on to our next segment because we have been having this awesome Jackie and our other correspondent wait a very long time to get calls for us. Hopefully they're not totally pissed. Let me throw a song down real quick, and then we're going to get them on the phone. YoYoDC will be right back. That look on Smurfy's face is like,
it's just a little late.
It's a little late?
Yeah.
But can we still get on the phone?
About 2 hours late.
I know. I know. I mean, it's not every day that we get shirts hot off the presses. And plus learning curve. All right. What did here we go. Yo, this is White Folks, Swagger Jack.
I appreciate the chat, homie. I'm gonna have to keep giving them these freestyle all the top joints on this mixtape, man. So they know how serious it is. Fuck your mixtape, volume 1, baby. Look, yeah, I be twisting up splits fatter than a pine cone. Hog in the game, ink snay on the swine though. Amazon bitch, fat shot like a rhyme. Your mixtape. I can sell that thing. Yeah, I be twisting up splits fatter than a pine cone. Hog in the game, ink snay on the swine though. Amazon bitch, fat shot like a rhyme. Yeah, I be twisting up splits fatter than a pine cone. Hog in the game, ink snay on the swine though. Amazon bitch, fat shot like a rhino. I can sell a hangover to a wino. I pimp hard round. Clean with a red bone face from the east with a body from the west coast. On the west side chilling in the sail and I'm colder than the winter in Vale. And she ain't never skied on the slopes but she skied on the coat. Doing lines on a yacht, getting skis on a boat. And she working on the scale with the keys on the note. She a tester, tell her don't sneeze on the dope. And that's a lot to digest, I digress. I eat rappers, smoke jacks and digest. Yeah, I'ma murder this track. Take the iTunes money, then I'll murder this trap. Got the big homie Yakur on the tables. 3 or 4 smuts, tattoos on the navel. Good with the yappers, you can call the boy Cable. Hole in your frame, same size as a bagel. We don't rock Nick, nah, not a Coach Sable. You are not a kingpin, you are not Rayful. Push it like old food, I ain't trying to save it. Fuck your mixtape, dude, I ain't trying to play it. E-Skills, what's happening? Your core, what's happening? Infrared, what's happening? Benny Room, what's happening? P-Stew, what's happening? Don Juan, what's happening? A-Phrase, what's happening? Face, what's happening? Deuce 4, what's happening? Mo Better, what's happening? Money Man, what's happening? DJ Heat, what's happening? Jean, what's happening? Phyllis Swain, what's happening? Oi Boy, what's happening? T2, what's happening? Interlude, what's happening?
What's happening? What's happening?
Gemini, what's happening? Alizé.
Yo, I love that goddamn song, man. I really love the shit out of that Swagger Jack right there. That's why I listen to it all the damn time. Yo DC, we are back. I'm about to place a phone call here. This is our first time doing this. Let's hope it all works out. Doesn't blow up and what's his name? Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, Americano. I'm sorry. I am so sorry for how long it took for us. This is actually only our second streaming video show, and we had a very big surprise today. A delivery came, a whole bunch of T-shirts and whatnot, and I'm very sorry it took so long to call you, but I really look forward to talking to you.
No worries. That's quite all right.
I'm happy for you guys.
Jackie.
Yes.
Did you see the shirts?
Oh, speakerphone. Yeah, you have speakerphone.
You gotta wear one of them out there.
Hello?
Yeah, we were saying you gotta wear one of the shirts out that way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No offense, you.
Well, we'll send some shirts out that way. Now, let's see. How do we start this conversation? Why don't you tell them, tell the peoples, the Yo-Yo DC peoples, a little bit about yourself from the start, so we can get them into this. If they've seen the post and whatnot, they already know. But why don't you give them tell them who you are?
Yeah, I'll go back and start from when we started the operation. That was back in 2009. Back June. This is America. This is June, July of 2009.
And the operation, just so people know, that we're talking about medical marijuana dispensary.
This is medical marijuana, and we've been asked by activists not to call it marijuana anymore and call it cannabis.
Okay.
So it's medical cannabis So what had happened is, as you know, the people of California voted a long time ago to allow basically co-ops or collectives, non-profit organizations, basically be able to provide medical cannabis to patients who need it in California. That was the first place it started.
Right.
And when President Obama became president in February, in April, he actually told all the federal agents to basically, look away the other way. And because, before that, it was kind of not, it was kind of like yes and no. But
so Obama said it's cool, right?
Yeah, Obama said it's cool.
He better have said it's cool. You can tell Obama was smoking. Probably still is. He's smoking Newports as it is.
Exactly.
He got a little bit of cannabis up in them Newports. Don't front. He's the president. They don't even drug test him.
That is true.
All right. So what happened? Like Obama was cool with it. Then all of a sudden I'm seeing like, they're starting to shut down, and the federal government is starting to get involved. What happened?
Okay, so here's what it is. I mean, city of San Diego is a conservative city in the whole state of California. One of the most conservative cities in state of California. And what had happened is when we initially wanted to look at opening a dispensary, city of San Diego opened their arm and said, yes, please come on in, apply for a license, we're going to give you a business license. When we started there, operation number 24 or 25, after we started, there was like another 300-400 places opened.
So you were you were very early in the medical cannabis.
Exactly. So the whole thing started with city of San Diego just all of a sudden noticing that, hey, what happened? We didn't think that many people are going to open, and they started
They didn't think that many people would want to do medical dispensaries. I think a lot of people would want to do that. I'd do it right now if I could.
Exactly. I don't know what they were thinking. So they started giving problems, or everybody has to shut down. But that's natural everywhere. In San Jose, in LA, LA's been going through this for the last 2-3 years. The city of LA, every six months, they say, oh, we're gonna shut you down.
So if I'm hearing you right, following the timeline right, in about 2008, 2009 is when you set up shop. What was the name of your shop? Are you allowed to tell us the name? What was the name of your shop?
It was called the FDOC.
FDOC.
Yeah.
All right, and so how long was your dispensary running?
We ran until November of last year, for almost 2.5 years. What had happened is last October, all of a sudden it seemed like Obama switched sides, but speculation is that it was basically Eric Holder, or as we call him, Eric Ridholder. He basically, when he started getting involved only in the city of San Diego, which is right next to where, is the stomping ground of the Mexican drug cartel.
Mm.
So, basically they started putting pressure with the city of San Diego on all the dispensaries, and they were successful. They successfully shut every single one. Maybe a couple left open that God knows who they are and what they are.
Right.
But so what happened is the speculation. A lot of people say that it had to do with the lobbying of those people that we talked about, in conjunction with other people in city of San Diego, that they basically forced everybody to shut down. So the flow of now I call it marijuana because it comes from the other side.
So let me ask. I want to ask a couple questions about the dispensary before we go any further, because I want to ask about what's going on next. How much did it cost to set up operation, and how do you get into that? I know the license in DC was, first off, they only had 10 licenses they were giving up, and I believe they were in the millions per license.
Well, and, as I told you, City of San Diego, they initially told everybody open up, and we'll come up with a process to issue licenses. I mean, so
they were literally asking for it to get flooded.
Exactly, they were asking for it. Our operation, I believe, we were one of the most legal operations in City of San Diego, because a dispensary in California has to be a non-for-profit corporation, and we make sure we paid all of our sales taxes, everything. We, over the 2.5 years open, we paid over $1.4 million in sales tax, and a lot of dispensaries don't do that, sir. I mean, our initial investment was not even recovered. We paid over.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that blew my mind. You're saying off a plant, off something that just takes time. You raised $1.4 million for taxes for the state of California.
Exactly.
So it just seems asinine. Why would they want to destroy? I know California is hard off. We've all seen, what's going on there with the economy. Why would they want to do that? What do they have to gain?
Well, that kind of goes back to the speculation of when he said regarding Eric Holder. And he's right now on trial for Operation Fast and Furious, withholding information that has some relations to do with the drug cartel. And he was one of the strong. He was the Attorney General who was really, hard on shutting down San Diego. And in no other cities and other places really in California until recently with the LA ban had been, targeted the way San Diego was.
Right.
And it's kind of funny. A guy, our Attorney General was on trial for, having relations with the cartel. Shut down San Diego, which is, we should see TJ from our backyard.
Now, I'm not necessarily a conspiracy theorist, but what I think the conspiracy here is that they tried to shut down the legal cannabis operations in San Diego so that the drug cartels could flood or provide marijuana to San Diego, because that's the only thing that would seem that's kind of where it's hitting here. And something like that kind of happened in DC as well, but not to that degree. With our we had a hemp store that was fairly big, Capital Hemp, and they were trying to get one of the licenses for a dispensary, and they had a couple locations, and the feds just came in and shut them down. Basically told them, look, we're not going to put you in jail. You can start another business, but you can't have a store that caters to cannabis and marijuana anymore in DC. And by the way, we're opening up a couple bong shops and a couple dispensaries, and you guys can't have any pieces of it. That's what they did to Capital Hemp in DC.
Oh, wow. Yeah. They have done. If you look at all over, Oakland, City of San Jose, there has been some regulations, taking, whether playing favoritism to some people, giving them the license or no. But there has been some going back and forth, but there was no cleaning up the entire operation in a city like there was in San Diego. Another point that I read many places is that the income to the Mexican drug cartel from marijuana is 40 times everything else, all the other illegal drugs that they bring into U.S., including whatever else you can talk about.
Marijuana is their bread and butter.
Marijuana is their bread.
And that it doesn't prove my conspiracy theory, but it does make sense. Now, I want to ask a couple more questions. What are y'all's future plans? Because I know you're not just gonna be done with it. Like, I mean, if you guys had $1.4 million in taxes, I mean, you at least had to make.
I want to emphasize that our operation was, we did it so by the book. I mean, I did not recover all my initial investments, fully. Of course, I was able to recover, a big percentage of it. But no, we paid all of our taxes, and we paid the taxes over to make sure that it's, it's fine and clear. So right now, we do not have any plans. We're speculating. We're trying to see if there's any other way that this could happen. I mean,
it's also it's an election year, and you guys, it's the first, 90 days after inauguration that you figure out what, how it's going to go, which way. So.
Well, I don't, what I really think is going to end up happening, especially after seeing what's going on in LA right now, is it seems like they're doing a smash and grab. Like, they're trying to knock out a lot of people real quick and then take control over it. Like, because I noticed even in the LA, they were like, okay, well, we're closing them all down, but then 800 of them get to stay open or be open. I was reading that. It just seems kind of strange to me. It seems like positioning.
Well, you have to look at the history of LA. I mean, they've been every 3, 4 months, 6 months. They come up with a strategy like this, but they cannot pull it off unless like San Diego, they have the backing of the federal government. Right now, state of California is kind of like holding off on anything, but I really don't think
it seems to me, from an outsider's point of view, the state of California should take all the money it can get for, what's benefiting people and going on anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this is doing is hurting regular people like yourself, Jackie. Like, this isn't hurting, like what they think it's hurting. Like, it's hurting regular people, and it's just gonna make for, I don't know, drug wars, really. Because if you don't have a legal way for people that need medical cannabis to obtain it, they're gonna obtain it.
One of the hardest things too is when we were forced to close shop. I don't think they have this idea of all the medical marijuana patients are these like stoner kids who blah blah blah, they just want to get high. But the reality of it is that the majority of the patients do have very trying physical ailments, and we have the hardest thing, like I said, when we closed, was having old ladies and men with cancer coming to me and being like, what are we supposed to do? How am I supposed to get my medicine? The pharmaceuticals don't help me. They make me more sick. Like, I can't be crying. Like, I can't go to a drug dealer. I can't go to the streets. And it's really hard when you, like, personally for me, I suffer from multiple sclerosis, and I know how much medical cannabis helps. Pharmaceuticals are so bad, and it's really unfortunate the government doesn't recognize that. And it is the patient who should be able to choose how he is allowed to medicate. And the fact that the government is not supporting, establishments that cater to people who prefer to medicate through medical cannabis.
Well,
especially when it's paying its biggest cash crop, and it's paying the broken California economy, and it seems very counterproductive to legalize something and then shut it down.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm from DC, and that is just basic positioning. Like, it's a setup. But to me, it just seems like a setup for something else. But Jackie, since I got you on the phone, we want to start this little segment here at Yo-Yo DC. Hopefully it will be weekly. We're trying to start a segment called Weed of the Week.
Right.
And so
I'll keep my time. We'll show you some Capitol Tree.
You'd sent me some pictures of your dispensary, and a very beautiful
This was a Mary Coy's dispensary.
and a very beautiful picture of some outdoor Betsy.
Yeah.
I know. I was telling her how much you enjoyed the Betsies. We have a Betsy fan club out here, so I'm glad
like
that
Betsy.
you
She's a dude. She's a sexy, sweet bitch. Oh my God! And she smell good, and she tastes delicious, and she looks good too.
She's beautiful.
And
She's nice and glittery.
she's got a mind to go with that beautiful body.
Exactly.
I know. And then you have so I hear that you prefer the Betsy over the Bing experience, huh?
Well, I mean, dude, I'm saying I like Archie Jughead type girls more than other. I love me some Betsy. But check this out. I wanted to see see if we can't keep up with you guys, and like if we gotta this is our first call on this new system, so we definitely have to find a better call system. But we want to keep up with you guys, and if anything comes up, you guys if they give you the permission to make moves again and whatnot, we want to help you document it, and anything that you need, like as far as an online push, we're in DC. That's the most we can do is push online, talk about it, and show pictures.
We do appreciate
help you.
We enjoy it. It's all about the movement. It's all about, the advocacy and any opportunities that we're given. We love to have the voice heard and educate the people,
Yeah, you also have to understand. You also have to understand that, just like the alcohol prohibition time, it was initially there were so many liquor stores, and it got all regulated, and it's going to get regulated. It's going to be a matter of time.
Prohibition does not work.
But we do appreciate all the help. I mean, California, state of California is still for this. There's more states, supporting this. In the state of Arizona voted that in 2 years ago, and they're working on the system. But they're smart. They're going to do it initially from the get-go.
Well,
the proper.
One of the show's sponsors is Good Meds Network out in Denver, Colorado area, and the owner of Good Meds is also Christy Kelly. She's also pushing really hard in the political arena out there for medical marijuana, and they're actually doing a push for just legalization. Like, I mean, they have a couple different across the board. That's the type, push that they're going for out in Denver, and officially, I live in Washington D.C. and marijuana is not legal unless you have cancer or AIDS. Those are the only two ways, or multiple sclerosis. Yes, Jackie, you'd be straight out here. But those are the only three factors that will allow you to be prescribed medical marijuana in the District of Columbia. So I am not eligible. So I do not smoke weed. But I do think that this silly fight over something that is so harmless and so beneficial really needs to end, because it's really just a distraction at this point. Like, I mean, every time that people have to waste time trying to be able to use medical marijuana or just smoke in general, or even drink, like you were saying during Prohibition. When you have to worry about stupid crap like that, you can't focus on real problems, like fixing the infrastructure of the country with the money that you get from the medical marijuana tax, or any number of things that are way more important, like our education system or anything. There's so many things that even just the tax money that you're $1.4 million, and that was only over a couple years. Could you imagine over 10 or 15 years and a whole, and I mean, it's just flabbergasting.
That is, and it's even more annoying that people are spending that money no matter what. but now the state is not making the residual tax from it.
Yep. And I mean, it's just, it's ass backwards, if you ask me, and it really sucks. But yo, guys, it has been a pleasure to have you on. Real quick, Jackie.
Yes.
Shout out the restaurant real quick and the address, so that way our people's out in San Diego and anyone that goes out that way can get the best sandwiches in the world and the greatest hospitality in the world in San Diego.
It's Russo's Seaside Deli at 2731 Shelter Island Drive, located in Point Loma. It's the best. I don't know. Come see it for yourself.
For sure. Everybody has to go see and eat there.
And
yes, where you coming?
Yo, guys, it was a pleasure meeting the both of you. I look forward to staying in touch with y'all. And we got to jump off and get on in the program. But thank you very much. And again, we are so sorry for how long it took. The next Weed of the Week segment. If y'all find me some good pictures and something good, I guarantee the first thing you call, whenever you call, we'll just put it on. Like, that wait will not happen again. And anything else, just hit it up.
Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. Go ahead, Jackie.
I said that's the smartest thing for us to do is advertise in DC. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, when you come out this way, we are hanging. Dulles is kind of far, but we'll find a way to come get you.
Nice.
All right. Hey, but I'm sorry to rush, but we really got to jump.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Boop.
Hey, Smurfy.
And now for a commercial break.
Or
a music break.
Whoa, I got a great song to play right now.
I have returned.
Do you know what song I'm going to play?
What song is that? I don't know.
I'm playing another white folk song.
Which one is it?
Pussy, Pussy, Pussy.
Oh, God, really?
Marijuana.
How fitting.
Yeah.
And appropriate.
I mean, that's why I'm playing the song. I was like, dude, this song fits perfectly.
You're listening to a Justice of the Beach production.
What up, Justice of the Beat? I want to talk about the things that are important to me, so you can know me better.
It's hard.
What's that? I smoke, grow, and get good all day. I like to smoke my weed, blow my tree. I'm all about. What's that? I smoke, grow, and get good all day. You know me. Away from playing with her pussy. I start speaking in tongues and praying in her pussy. And I don't get tired of laying in her pussy. And I don't get tired of saying the word pussy. I take it everywhere I go. I keep it in my
he really likes the word pussy. Say what? Dude, he really likes the word pussy.
I'm just trying to see how much I said in the sentence. You can keep a count. I'm eating it till I get indigestion. And I never jeopardize it, but I phrase it in a question. Like, who got the wettest pussy? I can beat it in a second. I'm that dirty top dog that I know you heard about. Find a good girl and take her to the hill and turn them out. See, I lay her on the back and then I tell her turn around. And I'ma eat it from the spot until the pussy purring loud.
Dude, I totally fell in love with this song.
I like to smoke my weed, blow my tree. I'm all about. What's that? I smoke, grow, and get good all day. You know me. Okay, I want to talk to y'all about my other love.
What's your other love, white folks?
I mean, I love that Mary Jane stay blunted all day. On that purple, yellow, light green, it come in all shades. And I love to break it down in Okay, I want to talk to y'all about my other love. Yeah, I mean, I love that Mary Jane stay blunted all day. On that purple, yellow, light green, it come in all shades. And I love to break it down and then I twist it in the wood. And now I don't smoke Dutchess, but I'll hit them in the hood. And you know I stay good, name brand ganja. The type of weed that even drive the same man bonkers. I'm riding real low and I'm watching for the knocker. And I roll down the window when I'm passing by the bopper. Like, baby girl, take the whiff of that right there. And if the hair's real long, then I just might share. But I swear if she get ashes in the ride, I'll put her out. And it's puff one, puff two, then you pass around. What's that? I smoke Dro and get cut all day. I like to smoke my weed, just blow my tree. I'm all about. What's that? I smoke Dro and get cut all day. You know me.
That segment calls for 2 weed songs. Now here's We Get High by Logic.
I knew you were going to play this. I knew
We
it.
get high, high, crazy blue, like St. Elmo's fire, love so sharp and flat.